Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Palm Tree Global TV. I want to quickly appreciate all my existing subscribers. Thank you, big. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you. And those of you watching this video that have not subscribed, I want to beg you, please do help me subscribe and click the notification button. Please also share the video, because some of the content I'm sharing here, if it's so important to you, it could be important to somebody else. All right, thank you. My name is Agbonsegosa. So this moment, I just want to quickly share my little experience. I know it's going to be of help to somebody. Is an alert, okay? Security alert. You know, just 2 days ago, somebody came to my office. Came to my depot. So when he got to the depot, I was not around. I went to second office. So he met my secretary. I told my secretary we want to do a business with us. I want to buy some bags of cement, 400 bags specifically. So please listen carefully, because it's a security alert. It will help somebody. This is how I almost lost about 5 million naira. It was just God that helped me. So he said he want to buy about 40 bags of cement. Okay, but meanwhile, he does not want to talk to my secretary. He want to talk to me direct. Bring my secretary quickly. I gave him my card. You know. So he called me. The person I'm talking about now is about facial look. It's around 54 to 60, late 50s or early 60s. He's a grown-up man. So he called me and told me his name. His name is John. It's okay. That came to my office, want to buy a bag of cement. They are doing this antenna. This is a network antennas. You know that they're buying 400 now. The next 4 days they'll buy another 400. Because they have a lot of sites they want to do the project. I said okay. So I gave him price. He negotiated. I gave him a OC price. Okay. So at the end of the day, we did the calculation. So the man now called me that he is the John, is a site supervisor, that the manager of the company is going to call me. I said okay. If the manager called me, they are looking for, there's one thing they call additing. I don't know what is additing. So I told him I don't say additing apart from the only things I said is maybe building materials, but that additing, I don't know what is additing. He said there's no problem. He has a place where he used to buy additing, but I shouldn't allow the company manager to be aware that I don't have the additing, because if I tell them I don't have additing, all the bags of cement they were going to buy from me, I think we were calculating about 2 trucks in general. 2 trucks, which 900 plus 900, that is 1,800 bags. Of which that was a huge transaction. So, and I said, what's going to happen? He's going to speak with the manager that the additing is in my shop, that I have it. So they will give me the money, and I will transfer the additing money back to him, while he will go and get the additing where he used to get the additing. But for the cement, they'll get that one from me. So not too long, the manager called me. I don't know. I say his name is Mr. Dassing, something like that. He said the Alpha, their site supervisor have told them that they have a good cement and additive. So what will happen? The company will be signing the check tomorrow. I said okay. So when the day tomorrow reached, they called me that the company have signed the check. So how do I need my money? Is it cash or transfer? I said transfer is better. He said okay. If he's going to send his transfer, which of the bank? I said you can use my company account, or use my own. He said which one of the banks? Okay, use my personal account. So he said okay, but meanwhile I should please keep the additing and the cement available for them. I said for cement, it's not big, there's no problem. If you need 30 truck, if you need 50 truck, be that you are not using it at a time, you're not going to use all of them once. Maybe now you'll be needing 400. There's no problem with that. There's a lot of cement. He said okay. For the additing, me, I don't know what's additing, and I'm not saying additing. So I didn't tell him anything about I don't have additing. I quickly called the Mr. John. Your director called me, Anderson. He said the additing should be in my shop, that they are coming. So what do I do? And he said, that's Mr. John speaking. He said he traveled. That what will happen, though Mr. Anderson also told me that they sent Mr. John an errand. So he's outside this state, that will be coming back tomorrow. But the man is coming back tomorrow. They are coming to my shop today to get the additing and whatever. So I now called him. I don't have the additing, and you know I don't have additing. He said, okay, what will happen now? He's going to call the man that used to say the additing for him. He will send me the man's number. I will call the person. I said, okay. So the person will now bring the additing and keep it in my shop, my warehouse, so that when the white man and the other person came, they should be able to see the additing. So they'll pay for the additing and pay for the 3 truck which they want to buy from me. I said, okay. So me, I was already interested, business stuff now, So I called the man. So, hello, sir. Mr. John, give me your number. That you have a additing. Say, yes. He has additing. Listen, one additing, according to them, is 350,000. 350,000. And they said they want to buy, you buy like 12 first as a sample. And I said, okay. How am I going to get it? I hope he has spoken with you. He said, no, he has not spoken with him. They have not talked anything. I has not spoken to you. Say no. Okay. I called the man again. Look at what they were doing me. Because me already heard the word 3 truck. So I really want to do business. So I called the man again, Mr. John. Look at you. The man you asked me to call said you have not spoke with him. Talk to him now so that he can send his boys to bring it down to my warehouse, or let me drive down there and get it. He said, no, what is going to happen? I should call him again, tell him that he's the one that gave me his number. I said, okay. I called the man again. Oh, guys, Mr. John that gave me your number. And he said, yes, but the problem is that there is no way the additive can leave their warehouse without payment. The card I wasted, I even pay me. I called John again. Meanwhile, Anderson and the white man who has spoke with me earlier, they are already on their way. According to them, they are just waiting for me to tell them to come if I'm available. So I called Mr. John again. The man said without money he will not bring the product to. John said, and where he is now, there's no way he can send money. Please, what you do for me, sir? Just help me see if you can get help me buy one dozen, which is 12 pieces. 350,000 times 12. So you help me buy, keep in your shop. As soon as they come, they are giving you money for their additing and your cement. So you will not remove it there. I said, okay. So all of a sudden, Many was saying it. This is where I said, God help me. Many was saying it. My body was like, I was no longer comfortable. My body was vibrating. I was not breathing very fast, like someone that who ran 30-40. So I pick up my phone. That is why another thing is good. Always have somebody you can confide on as a businessman or a businesswoman when it comes to spiritual matters as well. So I called a pastor friend. I said, please, there's a call I received. Never since I received that call, I haven't been breathing well. I don't understand my mood. So join me in prayers. So he began to pray with me. I was praying. I began to speak in tongues just to get myself back, because at that moment I was no longer myself. That's the truth. That I was willing, 135% willing to go and pay money to Mr. Aditima, 350,000 times 12. So all of a sudden, because I was not in the shop when they called me, I was driving down. When I got to the warehouse, I just prayed, sense just enter me. Then I called the man again. Oga, no need of me going to bank to pay money into your account. Just show me your shop. I will be in your shop. You show me the additing. While you show me the additing, my secretary will go to bank and pay. He said, no. That is what they do it to. I should go and pay first. After I've paid, I'll bring the teller to their office. I said, okay, where is your office? He said, Ministry of Infrastructure. Yeah. He said, Oga, please, if you want to pay, go and pay me to account, then bring the teller. I will direct you. It's like God gave me wisdom and sense to tackle him in that direction, because I wanted to see the editing. Let me see what I'm paying for. But if God was not involved, that is how I would have personally by myself arranged money and go to bank, paid money to one fraudster, and we use the money to drink beer and carry woman. The money I'm laboring for. So the reason why I want to share this, beloved, please and please, you that is a businessman, a businesswoman, be extremely careful. I'm telling you the truth. Be careful, be conscious, and don't do it without God. If God is on your side, you will always prevail. It was God who helped me. When I explained this situation to somebody, the person said he had a similar story, but his own. He sold his own car, his own personal car, and he got a buyer instantly at the cheaper rate. He added the money to the person's money and paid to their account. So which means it's not ordinary hand. They are using juju as well. So child of God, I want to beg you, those of us who are into business, I tell you before that the reason why God is blessing you is not to raise the standard of your living, but to raise the standard of your giving. So if you are giving willingly, God is blessing you back willingly. So be careful. And I hope this will also give you an insight. Before you do a business with anybody, let me tell you the gospel truth. Before you do a business with somebody, the first thing I would do, I pray to God. Most especially if it's a huge business. Father, this is a business this person bring. I'm about to go into it. Lord, take control. When the man came for that three truck, child of God, let me tell you, 3.6 million into 3 places. 3.6 million into 3 places. You should know how much it is. Then 350,000 naira into 12 places. You should know how much it is. You know, look at when someone come with a huge business like that, the first thing you need to do is to commit that business to his hands. If it's not his own way, he will give you wisdom to overcome it. God bless you. I hope this be a blessing to somebody. Let's be conscious. This hour I will have lost.
Where will I be if God for you? Where will I go if God for you? What will I have done if not for you? Thank you for the life you gave. Thank you, Lord, for your grace.